perfect, then I'll write a 2-person show, and what better person to perform it with than one of my best friends, a collaborator that I've worked with, and it's probably one of the best experiences I've ever had because it just let me go into completely new terrain as an artist. Now I have ideas for a solo show, right? So I'm also conscious of why working in different genres helps us, and that idea of like staying creative. I think sometimes, it's also, when I'm tinkering, I'm like, am I tinkering with this because tengo ansias to create something new, or is it because it still needs, development? And I love tinkering. I don't see how people stop. Like, if I were a painter, and I work at a museum, I'd probably like sneak in paintbrushes. And I'd probably get arrested for vandalizing my own work. I'd be like, no. I noticed that hue of blue was missing, because why not? When I'm dead, everything's gonna be done. Be done. You're gonna get little memos from the other side. By the way. So I also, I tend to respect how artists work. And there is no one way how an artist works. And each artist will find the methodology to create and to be whole. So this idea of staying healthy as an artist means being true to yourself. Like what works for you. Because sometimes when I'm working with young folks, I'm like, hey, this is what I do, but this isn't what I was doing 5 years ago. I'm changing, and so I just try to stay aware. Every December for me is super reflective time, and I take the year in stock, and I was like, okay, what did I accomplish? Where do I want to go? What are my aspirations? Am I working in a way that serves me now? Because sometimes, you're holding the 8-hour job and then trying to make art. So I've been in that place. Sometimes you've got the grant and you've got 3 months, and if you don't know how to put the discipline and the structure, those 3 months can just disappear. So I think it's being really present and aware with yourself about what you need to cultivate work. And if you need the peer group, get your peer group. I have a set of friends, it just takes 2 or 3 people. Your comadres, your compadres, would be like, every Monday. Perfect.
Or Wednesdays, office hours.
Or Wednesdays, office hours, exactly.
We think we're writers.
Exactly. But, yeah. I don't like when people are mean to other artists.
Yeah.
Don't be, like, why be mean?
Yeah.
Don't be haters. But do you know why people are mean to artists sometimes? Because most people are frustrated artists. If we were allowed, all of us, to be artists, go to a kindergarten class, and don't tell me that everyone in that room has some artistic, energy buzzing around. Maybe they're the writer, the painter, the quiet. Those children are artists. We're born creative. And then society, convinces us otherwise. And so sometimes I think you'll encounter people who come at you and they're just mad. They're mad that they didn't have the bravery to do the art, And it's not, don't romanticize it. We know it's hard, and you do it because you love it, and it's a passion, and it's if you did nothing else, I know for myself I could not do anything else. I laugh because when the economy goes bad, I was like, get a job. I was like, oh my God, what am I qualified to do? I just know how to make art. But that being said, when the economy did crash, and I had some friends who took that safe route, and they lost their 401ks, and they had given up like their writing and all this. And 1 year, like, I had an extra $5,000 in the bank. Like, I was richer than my corporate friends for 1 year. Nonetheless, I was like, mira nomás, ya ves? I still have my art. So they get mad, and that's okay. Lead them to the art. Everyone can be an artist, really. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Adelina.
Thank you.
Shout out to Cindy Marie Jenkins. Beyond the Blurb, right? Beyond the for being here, present at East LA Rep, and this has been Office Hours by Appointment. Thank you very much.